Hey guys, it's Chris Hudson from Hudson Lighting, and today I am trying to move the beast of an oven. Basically, we've sold the oven because we've used it just twice, and it's melting the insulation above. So yeah, I mean the parts, you know the size parts we do. It's all small stuff, so we don't really need that size. We just wanted that size because if we did bigger parts, we got the capability to do that. So it's gonna go. It was sold on eBay. I need to get it on a pallet. I need to get it out, but it means I need to get the powder coating extractor out. Probably means I need to get some of these tanks shifted or out of the way to be able to clear space for it. And at the moment I'm fighting against snow. I've literally been pouring boiled kettles of water trying to melt this. I'll obviously create myself some black ice for tomorrow. Good fun, but kind of gives you an idea of what we're dealing with. There's quite a lot of snow about. It's not ideal, but we've kind of waited. This is Wednesday, we were trying to do it on Monday and it was snowing heavily. Yesterday it was snowing a bit, but obviously the snow that was about was sticking around. And the guy that's bought it is kind of like, you know, he wants it soon. So anyway, I'm going to get on, get this apart and hopefully get it out. I've only got until about 11 to do it and it's already 9:15, so it doesn't give me particularly long. Anyway, wish me luck. And I know, yeah, obviously by the time you see this video the oven will already be out, but you know, send me some past luck. Cool, see you in a bit. Right, well, doors off, got some of the tanks out. Just to, again, to give you an idea of how big it is. It's big. I mean, I'm short, I'm only 5'8", but yeah, it's still pretty big. I mean, obviously there's a step up there. If I stood up in it, I think my head would be very much touching the ceiling. But yes, it's taken off a nice big weight. I think that's all I'm going to strip off. Last time I stripped these panels off, but they don't really weigh that much. Maybe like 5 or 10 kilos each. And it wasn't really worth the effort. Anyway, I'll carry on. I forgot something that adds to the complication. As you can see, I'm having to take lights down because look at the top of the oven and the lights, and unfortunately there's a light that's right in the way of us getting out. Oh god, I remember how much of a nightmare this was in the first time round. Flashbacks, that's what it is, bloody flashbacks. God, I feel like I'm scrapping a container at the moment with the way it's going. Look, all the lights are off. Sensors mostly off. I haven't taken the whole base off because actually the panels have got like a lot of give to go up, so I think we'll be alright. Basically we're going to shuffle it a little bit this way and then push those, because these tanks are quite full. I don't want to take them out, and they've got, that one's got acid, that one's got lye, and then this one's just water, but basically we're trying to shift it this way and then we'll try and shift the tanks up behind it, and then we'll be able to hopefully sort of shift it out. That's the plan. The powder coat booth is around the back. Yeah, so we're getting there. At the moment it is 10:05, so I'm looking okay at the moment. I'm just obviously just worried about getting the bloody thing out. It was so hard to get in, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, see you in a bit. Well, this is where we're at. And we've got the pallet out with the truck, which we've got to wedge up. So we're nearly there, nearly there. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
No, that's what happens when you get acid on yourself. And you're stuck inside. But we're nearly there. Nearly there. Alright guys. Hair, need a haircut. Day 2. The oven's out. It was out last night. Well, I mean, you know that anyway because you saw us get it out at the last minute, or at least I was in my boxes, I think, the last bit of footage. I was running about a lot. Anyway, it was stuck there for a while. Our neighbours couldn't move their car, and in the end, last night managed to get it sorted. I'm a pain in the ass to my neighbours. I'm so sorry for them, I really am. Obviously, when we move in June, I'm sure they'll be relieved that this is all gone. But in the meantime anyway, at the moment it's out here on the pallet. I need to sort the strapping etc for it, and yeah, you know, it'll be gone. But what does that give us? So what we're going to do, well, we're going to have a lot more space in here, because look how much more space there is already. I mean, I know the powder coating booth takes up a lot of room. I'm quite keen, now that this has changed around, I'm considering putting the powder coat booth in the corner. But there isn't any, the only problem is there isn't any power over there at the moment. I mean, we've got that, well, there is a cable there ready, that's ready to go in the board, but I haven't got the socket for it. There will be a spare, excuse me, there'll be a spare point here, because this is coming off. I'm going to put that in the powder coating oven for the guys to take, and then we'll keep our domestic oven that we've got at the moment, and we're probably going to get a second. And I might do a project video on it, I don't know yet, but we're basically doing a like PID control, so it'll be on one of our tablets and you'll be able to set the oven and go, right, I want that part on 10 minutes at 180 degrees C, and the oven will, and basically there'll be a probe on one raw metal part in there, and that's how we'll make sure that everything's cured properly. So it's another improvement. Our powder coating consultant, we had a consultant that we spent half a day with, suggested that we were going to do like 3 different checks during a day, or you know, like a couple of checks during a week to just confirm that we're at the right temperatures. I kind of thought I can go that bit further and actually make sure that every single time we do a powder coat cure, we're getting it right. It's something that should be really, really simple, so why not? But I mean, there's a lot of things that I haven't had time to do for like testing rigs and things, but I mean, we'll get there, we will get there. What I have done, what I've done is now I'm starting to put stuff back in. So there is the lights are back on at the moment. I've still got so I've taken the 32 amp commander out, so we're going to put another 13 amp socket in and another 13 amp socket in down there. I've just got to order them. Annoyingly, the oven was covering up these holes. I forgot about those. There's one there, kind of like repositioning bits and pieces as you do when it was sort of like first going in. I've changed the direction of this light so that now they're both exactly in line. Before, I don't know if you remember, but this light actually went that way, and that was because the oven was sort of like hit. Well, no, actually you can see where the oven was, because you can almost see the line. So the oven was there, and this couldn't go this way over, because by the time we opened the door would catch the light. I remember I had to move the light last time, but now it can go there, which is great. It's a little bit more even. So I'm trying to think about whether or not what we're gonna do about the powder coating booth, and whether or not it's gonna go tucked in that corner now. I'm kind of keen on that happening. I feel like it'd flow better if it was in the corner, but we will see. Certainly in terms of space and in terms of coming in and out of here, I think that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what I can do there, and then we might actually then stack the ovens maybe there. And at the moment, so you don't remember the little anodising line, at least our temporary one for now. The lye is actually empty, but and the water needs to be cleaned down, etc. But at the moment, the anodising line is going to carry on down this side for the moment. But when we move to the unit, the anodising line will actually come out, and it will go just literally separately inside the unit in its own space, so that this container will be literally just for powder coating. I mean, we do a hell of a lot of powder coating. Majority of our lights are actually powder coated and not raw metal finishes. So there is a lot to be done with it. So I'm going to get on and tidy this up, and then start getting bits and pieces back. Now normally I would do a time lapse at this point, but let's see. Time lapse might work. Yeah, all right, we'll do a time lapse. Guys, we're getting there. So the powder coat booth's in. At the moment I've had to temporarily extend the airline. I need to order some more airline, and I'll just replace that whole piece going out. And I need to do something with those regs, actually mount them and sort them. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. The oven's just there in the corner at the minute. It'd be great once we get, say, all these anodising tanks out, and these anodising. Hey guys, well, this is where we're at the moment with the extraction, the powder coating area. Sorry, it's been a very odd week. If you guys get our emails, etc., you know exactly what I mean. Anyway, so we've got the second oven in, stacked, ready to go. I've still got to sort out the controls, etc., for it, which will all get done in due course. And well, yeah, I mean, that's it really. It's not much more else that's going to change in here. Oh, actually, we got the tablets up. I don't know why that's up there, but if I go back to here and come out of that, whoa, there we go. There's our anodising screen on that one, and our powder coating screen ready on that one. But yeah, anyway, we'll see you guys later.